topical, relevant, and fucking relatable. Everybody knows a fat person that needs to shut up about their bad habits being good for them.
Yeah. I mean, healthy is what's sexy, you know?
If
No
I could
matter
be,
your fucking size or that we want that strength and that, if you had to carry my child up 2 flights of stairs,
get my child,
you know,
craziest
got
about
it.
the abortion.
Say, yeah, it's, she carried my child up 2 flights of stairs so I could kick her back down those flights of stairs and we would no longer be expecting a child. That is why.
There's only one set of footsteps on the beach because she kidnapped my child. That's what it was. The Lord. The Lord works in mysterious ways. Kidnapping is sometimes a positive.
The Lord gave me some memory foam sketches that's gonna make you forget.
Oh, does this rag smell like chloroform to you, kid? I'm just kidding. Yeah, I just think that it's funny. Like, I think about this sometimes. What would it be like to be the last person or the last kid to get put on a milk carton? And they're like, nah, let's not do this.
Oh no, I thought you meant like they'd solve the problem.
No, it's worse than ever, buddy.
That will never happen. Yeah, but they did. They did. They said, you know what? Fuck it. You know what? I think there's enough traffic at the post office that we can.
Bro, I have a stamp collection just to show my kids one day that the post office existed.
No,
That
no,
was a thing.
we're not all going there to look for our local outlaws and missing cohorts around there. That's it.
Oh man, those are sad. We're here to be happy. This is America. Come on.
Show me the new zone changes and who's running for seat 6.
Yep, man. Who's running for District 16 comptroller? Because that's important to me.
It is.
I don't
And
know what comptroller is. I have no idea what that is. What do you know?
a comptroller?
Yeah,
I
like,
don't know, but if we catch them in the alley, we beat the fuck out of them.
like handicapped people parking in our spots. I got you.
Like, no,
Yeah,
yeah, or a cab right there. It's a,
bus take cab.
it's, yeah, it sounds close enough to.
Oh man, that's crazy. The other day I saw a handicapped person they tried to park in one of our spots, and I was like, "Oh fuck, is it time for me to have to stand up for our people and beat the hell out of them?" To earn those stolen wheel or valid.
Land. Look at them, those Indians coming in here and taking over our. No, it's
They're
sorry.
taking over our reservations. Yeah,
Yeah, we had reservations. Hello, you had your own. You had a couple.
God, this is why we can't have nice things. Because I look white and look at those eyes. Jesus.
Yeah, these are wolves. This my ancestors fucked wolves, and yeah,
And
that's about as native as you get.
then we got chihuahuas from it because they were like, let's turn these wolves into little tiny baby useless creatures. And that's why they're so angry. Because
And
we
that
was
was
wolves.
used to be. You know who my granddaddy was? Yeah, you little yapping cracker. I know who your granddaddy was.
Yeah, your uncle's about to be Michael Vick, though.
Yeah, he met his maker there, and Nike paid for it. Just so you know.
You know, I think it's out of all the things to get caught doing while you're a rich person, like a rich athlete, dog fighting, it's got to be the goddamn one of the lowest tier things that you get
It's
to do.
just above chickens, dude. It's just above chickens, and it's not as entertaining. But as far as like level of animal and
But chicken fighting it's a a tradition here. I
yeah, yeah.
had a chicken that once that was my pet, and I swear to God, my neighbor stole it, and I named him McNugget, and to this I still like to think that he's running an underground chicken circuit, just living like a king, just
Oh.
out there slaughtering chickie or whatever you call
Just hopping up chicken blood every night with his
it.
with the feathers
Crazy
of his
attached
enemies.
to him.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh man, PETA, sorry, but you guys are awful.
Repeater.
ASPCA, ASPCA, and PETA is like the Crips and the Bloods, but at least the Crips and the Bloods don't lie to you about why they're taking your money.
Right. They are very transparent.
We need guns, guys.
What's me about the Michael Vick thing is not so much I try not to judge anybody. I think that's shitty and blah blah blah. But I wasn't there, and I didn't grow up like that. But like Nike, in the same breath, dropped Lance Armstrong
You
after
know,
he after the
yeah,
doping sport, right? And the dirtiest sport that exists on earth. Like the next 20 people that finish behind him every year were also on dope. And they dropped this guy, but they re-signed Michael Vick. But
barely.
Armstrong raised like how many millions? 25, $250 million for cancer?
Bro, yeah, bro rode a bicycle and made money for cancer for the postal service, man. For the fucking post. I mean, it takes a lot of ball to do that.
And a lot of ball, whole lot of ball.
Just
And
a one.
if
What?
can you imagine trying to just that almost sounds worse than riding around with two nuts. At least you got,
Yeah, right. I mean, well, if you got two, or if you got one, you can say it's the offset, like something, or a little offset weight. But well,
it's
come on, you should be greedy.
hey, as long as you got a ball that Cheryl Crow wants to go to, I'm in your corner. I think I'm in your corner.
That's a handsome woman, that Cheryl Crow.
It is. She's a good looking woman.
That little mustache just makes her look so distinguished.
Yeah, well, all she wants to do is have some fun. So
Oh, man,
till I go down on Lance Armstrong with one ball.
Lance Armstrong. Oh, yeah, he could. He only. Oh no, shut up, Keith. No, Jesus, cancer jokes are tough. But,
Armstrong ball game. Mm.
well, Jada Pinkett Smith. I thought that if Chris Rock was going to get in trouble for a joke, it should have been something that was at least funny, or it's a little bit offensive. Like, she might be a bitch, but you're the hottest cancer patient I've ever seen. Like,
Yeah,
it can look good on you. That way, alopecia is a good choice.
yeah. At least that way.
God, what a turd!
Yeah. And so many fucking cheating jokes to be made, and fucking yeah.
Fresh
It's,
prints on Chris Rock's face, by
and also, yeah.
it's privilege. I would have got 6 warning shots in the back before I made it halfway to Chris Rock.
Well, he was sleeping. Oh,
Uh, well, I've got us a couple video clips here to see if people think that just a little small talk's offensive. Then hold on here, shorts. That's crazy.
Travel for real, because I would like to just never had travel outside this country, and then I could hate America and be happy. You know what I'm saying? But I traveled, and now it's like I like America, but I still hate. It's weird. I hate it, but it's nowhere better because all I got to really deal with is racist crackers like that, and it's funny because like black people really don't look at white people with like you're the oppressor anymore. It's just something we do. It's just like we like not liking white people, and white people like not liking us. It's like that's just what we do. It's just
It's reciprocated.
you know what he's saying is it's even now. It's everything is kind of worked. No, I'm kidding.
That's on you to call it even.
It's on me. Yeah, I was like white people have been saying for 5 decades now. It's over, man. It's even. It's all good.
So long ago.
It was cool. Everything's
Oh god, yeah.
racist but equal. Racist but
Yeah, sometimes prejudice does save lives, Jeremy.
yes. That's a fact. Every goddamn day.
Yeah, if he was walking up the street and saw something like 5 bald white dudes covered in tattoos coming up the street, and is he going to get over on the other side, or is he just going to be like, oh, well, they must be chemo patients? No, he's going to get over on the other side, and he's going to go home and feel guilty alive.
Yeah, it's a good choice. Hard to feel guilty when you still get to go to bed at night.
Mm-hmm. Hard to argue with that. Guilty or nothingness, that forever sleep. Hopefully. I'll finish this one here.
because I'm not going nowhere, and I'll kill a motherfucker. He tell me to go like back to Africa. But listen, I'm talking to black people. Stop that fucking horse shit. That go back to Africa shit. What the fuck am I gonna do in Africa? Besides fighting some war, wearing sweatpants and tuxedo shoes.
Oh, no.
And they don't even match.
It depends. It really does depend.
That's I think one of his my favorite lines by him is by just a tuxedo suit and some or tuxedo shoes.
Since he passed, though, I don't know how well this is aged, but because have you seen the sweatpants game lately? You can find sweatpants to go with any shoes nowadays.
If you wear pants that were designed not to hold a wallet, you might be a fuckboy. Oh no, I guess I forgot my wallet. I guess you might have to get this one forever.
Patrice is the master of flipping the stuff back in your face, of course, which is what a lot of good comedy is. But now he's like being racist against Africa when we know darn well that there are places just as developed and blah 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 and blah blah.
Yeah. I mean, America's just as corrupt as Africa on a good day. I mean,
oh yeah, it's like defining. It's defining. Yeah, we wore all the time in bad uniforms. What's that? We can do that.
Have you seen the Navy uniform? Jesus, would it be called seaman? Yeah, I couldn't imagine that. Like, what kind of oversight does it take?
And they stuff them all on a boat. I'm just saying.
A lot of parallels to be drawn. I didn't do it. I didn't make the patterns. I just connect the dots to Pepe Silva up in there and just
the white polka dots.
Oh God!
That's my shoes. My tuxedos.
Yeah, my one bowling shoe and a tuxedo shoe would be the best.
No, we're talking.
That's form function.
Sweaters, some joggers.
Either polo Ralph Lauren pullover and corduroy pants.
Hey, ask a woman you love your man, you love your family,
Here's some of his views on relationships.
Ask a woman you love your man, you love your family, you love your home, you love what you built. Yep. All right. You see Brad Pitt or Denzel Washington or whatever standing there, would you risk everything you built with your man just to sleep with him? And women, look, they go, nah, I wouldn't. And they'll pass the test. They be like, they look good, but I wouldn't. Ask guys the same thing, boom, love your woman, the kids, the house. Yeah. You see that girl passed out behind the dumpster?
Yeah, but she just looks so cute with trash on
it. You say this as the D1 swimmer. I'm proud of you. Yes, risk it all.
You better not smoke weed. They'll take that shit right away from you real quick.
Good Lord.
Michael Phelps is built like a dolphin, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. It still makes me angry they took away Shaun White's medals for performance-enhancing marijuana.
Mountain Dew, you can make a case for performance-enhancing Mountain Dew if that's the case. I mean,
yeah, that's 1,000 times more effective if you want to get in there and shake your shit in the elements.
Next time we're going to get after that snaky performance-enhancing practice.
It's about you. You know how fast I can swim right now after 3 Mountain Dews?
It's a medical term here, Mountain Dew mouth. It's where, you can imagine, it's exactly what it sounds like.
No, because what it sounds like to me is like she was sitting on the couch and I was here. I was mountain.
Oh, Dew mouth? Is it Thirsty Boys what I'm hearing? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. This must be a stately thing. I just don't get it, Keith. I don't know what Mountain Dew mouth is. We got Dr. Pepperjaw down here.
I don't feel like he's a real doctor. I don't know about that, but let's check out some Dude, I wish I was around back in the days. Like whenever you just to be a doctor had to say you're a doctor convincingly.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Small amount of heroin.
Yeah, just a touch. I just need a fix, doctor.
That was before it was fentanyl. It was just fentanyl little back then. I mean, but our tolerance has risen.
It's fitting some. Fitting some.
Well, whenever that case with the my favorite George Floyd, whenever that happened, I was watching the news, and the way that they were going around avoiding saying he got strangled to death was it was cartoonish, bro. They're like died from from lack of oxygen supply to the brainstem due to blah blah blah. I was like, what? And they're like, he also had a amount of fentanyl in the body, and they were trying to determine what a healthy amount of fentanyl was.
Yeah, and that's also, they say that about people who died masturbating the wrong way. So I don't think they're the same. These are not the same.
It's not going to be the third installment of the Die Hard trilogy. This is going to be a tragedy. It's just, what autoerotic? How did somebody figure that out? That was a woman. Never mind.
Well, it was a woman, but it wasn't of her own volition. It was a woman who was in a bad spot and made the best out of it and made it out alive.
That's prostitution in a nutshell. It's like, assault, but you're being economical about it. Like, you're applying capitalism to a tragedy, like we love to do. It's like I say, America, capitalism's always going to win because Black Fridays matter.
That's right. More than them Thankful Thursdays.
Well, that's a fucking mind dropper. Just like, I'm glad that, we're too busy fighting over the racism so that the classism goes unnoticed. At least we're not homophobic anymore. Yeah, we're doing great. And then just say, boom, just shit on capitalism. There we go. And then I die poor. That's a life cycle.
That was the whole thing. You left out the gooey entrance into the world, but besides that, I think you nailed it.
Yeah, I don't remember that because childhood.
I got
repress that. That's how you get funny, bro.
My favorite part is when they smack the shit out of you right after that. That was hilarious.
Can you imagine being born and having the audacity to be poor? What a dumb baby.
And then and people like to tell you you got to choose your path when you came back. Well, my first one was probably C-section, number one. I didn't want the funky looking head.
Right.
But yeah, I chose a poor family as you see notice the Toyota in the background. That's not a bad vehicle. Also not mine, so don't put it on me.
A Toyota, that's an action figure Yoda. I mean, that's a.
This is a green screen. It's not. I will have one, but that's.
I, don't have a license, so thanks for rubbing that in.
Yeah, well,
Taking.
Looking forward to doing it more later.
Oh man, driving is a privilege, and I made a mistake. Don't drink and drive. That's a dumb thing to do. There we go. There's my disclaimer. Nobody. Well, actually, no. I will say this: don't get a DUI. If you're going to get one, don't get one in Minnesota. Fuck Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm still working on a. No, I've been so lucky. Yeah, I've been luckier than you. Is all it is.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. Listen, I ain't complaining a bit because it's amazing what I didn't. But never.
You find those sweet spots every once in a while when you don't have the license and you get some cute little number, male or female, or what them to drive you around but you get chauffeured for, but you.
That's part of the package, the East Kentucky Artist Package. It comes with lessons on how to draw a check and how to get public transportation for free. It's just next is housing, which is homosexuality.
Yeah, that is. That's finding
That's a 3-tier system. It's solid, like the Rock of Gibraltar, man. It can never, and no taxpayer money goes to it either.
I'm crying over this 3-tier system.
It's beautiful, right? That's forward progress and glass ceilings and shit and whatnot, False bottoms.
They're glass, but they ain't bulletproof. That's right.
Well, sometimes bullets need to get through. There's a universal language. The only thing that sounds the same thing in every language. It sounds the same in every language.
Are you sure? Because I think a fart is pretty universal. Or maybe
Well, it's because we have a bad relationship with food here in America. It's
Yeah,
not
you know what? You're probably right. I bet in places where they mostly eat vegetables and rice, it sounds like a song.
probably like a flute or something that Jason, a sound that Jason, oh no, Adam Levine would make. Adam Levine's a queen. Oh, I got another little clip loaded up. Like,
Please.
well, now this is creepy. This is creepy. This is, I don't know if this is set up or what, but it's like, I don't know, kind of like a Jordan Peele. What's happened? That scares the shit out of me.
Is that spooky to you? I cannot wrap my head around the concept of that spinning. And this is why I'm not a gymnast or well, that's not the reason. But uh,
I've heard that that's because of years of after trying to steal hubcaps off moving vehicles, it developed into a hobby and
spinning whether they spin it. Yes.
it evolved. Yeah, and just went from there or escalated. As
Yeah, you can't be still while you're trying to do that stuff. It's a moving game. It's a
stay on the move because life's hard.
oh, that's good stuff. Also, an art that is largely considered dead, unless you have social media like this. People don't do that shit anymore. They don't get on the corner and at most they would sit on the corner and play on their phones and show
Oh
each other
yeah.
videos or some shit. Look at this dance that this guy did. It's
I don't know this guy. Who is this guy I'm talking to? I know him, but I don't know my neighbor. There we go.
you never done any break dancing. I'm assuming.
Well, it's breakdancing. It's apt's name for it for me because I don't bend or I'm not flexible. I just break shit. Like
Okay. When you
Native American didn't like I don't get the dancing part. I guess like but it's just they have more rhythm than me. That's fucked up, man. The only thing I got is joke timing. I mean, I'll take that.
I'll take it too, but I'd also like to be able to two-step if I run across the right bitch at the bar. You know what I'm talking? No, I'm kidding.
Just gonna get stepping, son. That's it. It's just necessity breeds innovation. If I need to dance, I'll dance.
What's your go-to move there, Keith Bear, when the song drops?
Oh, hey, you want to get out of here? I got some weed.
Yeah.
Usually that or hi, I'm emotionally unavailable. You can fix me.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was like, hi, I'm emotionally unavailable. You can fix me. I'm sure of it.
Oh yeah, just put the work in.
The humidity rises in the room.
Oh, look, a project.
Oh, look, something to
like
distract me from myself.
Hey, look, it's a project with some upside here. Look at it. And Keith,
Boy, he wears a shirt with buttons on it.
in truth, I don't know if either one of us have upside.
But my daddy be proud. I ain't never dated no button man before. From the long line of button wearers.
Oh goddamn! I wear some pearl snaps out to the bar on Thursdays.
Son, did you wear my Pearl Jam shirt? You know my good one.
I wear your Pearl Jam under my pearl snap. It's good.
Well, they're
all the hands reaching up.
What do you call a fake pearl? Like you got like cubic zirconians for diamonds. What's the off-brand pearls? Like QVC late at night pearls, like in parentheses.
There's
my name is Pearl.
Trying to make a Pearl Harbor joke, but it just ain't coming to me. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there's a little pearl of knowledge.
Yeah.
Japanese work on
it. Yeah, I'm not the pun guy. I'm not. I know you work with somebody much more clever than me who would just be riffing on oysters and clams and.
It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes Leslie is exhausting.
Yeah.
But goddamn, she makes me better and makes me be a more dishonest man. To what?
It takes me about as long to make a joke as it does for an oyster to make a pearl. So you'll be here for a while if you're looking for any kind of treasure to reveal.
Well, in the middle, there's like, as long as it takes me to read a book that doesn't have pop-up pictures.
Yeah.
Fucking love pop-up pictures, man. What happened in that?
Well, no kidding.
Can you imagine the pop-up pictures in that one?
Yeah. There's whores. There's a bunch of ponies. There's a big red hunting cap. It's pretty.
Let's see. The
It came
closest.
with your own- this one came with your own hunting cap. You took it out. You only had to cut like 3 lines and tape it together, and you had it.
See, so people be like, you nerd, you reading books. Well, yeah, well, it gave me a hunting knife too. A hunting knife and a reckless abandon.
Yeah, it gave me a hunting knife and some balls. What's your last YouTube short?
I got really attached to old Yellow there, so I'm rightly angry. That outrage equals justification mentality. Now people be fucking going crazy and reading that shit in schools.
Yeah, well, that's why we have to ban those things.
Well, while we have iPhones and shit like that, it's that real opium of the people. You get them fucking doped up and dialed in, man, and they're just done.
Yeah, 100%. Sign
Uh,
up. Where do I sign up? Monthly plan.
Only $7.99 a month. It'd be stupid of me not to buy it.
I need more data.
Oh God! Can you imagine there's some idiot out there that doesn't even own a phone? It's like Elton just camping in the woods, sitting under a waterfall, has no idea he's supposed to be fucking terrified. What an idiot! This yahoo!
Life.
Right? What a weirdo! What outlier! Let's stomp him out.
Let's go find this fucker in the woods.
Oh, what would you call that? Oh shit! What's that movie? I forgot. I'm stupid sometimes. You know, it's hard. You know. Besides this, I've carried conversations all day. My back is hurting. Have you ever? God, I did say that to somebody one time. I can't remember. It was like offhanded. It was like last night whenever I said, "You're diminishing the value of this room." So, I was like, I'm tired of carrying conversation all day.
An entire population, and you said you're reducing the population of this room.
It's like a list of for people coming in rooms, kryptonite for it.
It's all right. It's all right. We will overcome.
Or just we'll dip out of the room and just nope on out. Cause
yeah, that was the shortest path to victory.
I mean, I'm all about cheating. I'm American, you know. But that I draw a line. You know, these colors don't run. You know, I'm not honest, but I ain't no damn liar either. So that's classic American doublespeak.
Oh yeah.
Don't do as we do. Do as we do, unless we say don't do.
I'm tired of the doo-doo.
I don't even know what I said after. Like, I stopped hearing myself, bro. Like, America took over.
Samesies, me too. I stopped listening at some point. No offense.
I hear somebody say cool beans, I'm gonna shoot myself.
Yeah. On camera. On site, bro.
Be like, Keith Burr is shut up, Keith. Don't joke about that. There we go. Some things are serious. No, they're not. I'm painting everything like a cartoon, bro. That's a problem. They call it ironic detachment. It's like, just make fun of shit until it doesn't bother you. That's a healthy coping mechanism. It's got to be.
Yeah, that's top-notch disassociation, and I appreciate that in a man. Not in a woman so much, because she needs to be present.
Yes.
What my needs
are. Dang it.
No, but yeah, it's a self-numbing kind of thing, which is awfully therapeutic at some point, but sometimes you have to like turn it on. I mean, of course, we'll revisit things that disturb us to a certain point, but
I hate passive aggression too, man. Fucking hurt my feelings. I gotta make sure I still got them.
You know what? Let's talk about this tomorrow, because I can tell you're upset.
You know, I don't like when you're talking. You're upset. You don't make sense, and you're scaring me. You're scaring me. That's perfect. God, I can see the dead eye. Oh, no, don't say it. I gotta take a quick second, though. I gotta give a shout out, man.
Okay.
Uncle Kevin, fuck you, man. Fuck you, huh? You know. Hope you see this one day. All right. That's all you get. Yeah. But talking about garbage people, man.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the people here, like, I love them, but bless their hearts. Like, fucking, they're terrible people. That, you know?
Their goddamn hearts. Terrible people who believe they have the best of intentions.
Yeah, that's what like. You better get right with the Lord, son. You know, yeah, man, I'll pray for you. I'll pray for you about that.
Within the last week, 4 family members have told me I'm going to hell. And I was like, you're just figuring that out?
Yeah, but none of the hot ones, you know.
No, I fucked them. I'm sorry, I'm from the South. That they were cousins, and it's fine.
That's you have to say you're from the South. I just be here, and people are like he's Southern.
No, once I get comfortable and have 2 or 3 of these cocktails, everybody knows. Keith, everybody knows.
Oh, it's like he's out. It gets better.
Yeah, that's how I come out, is have 2 cocktails. Then I'm like, hey, y'all, you know what I hate?
I'm actually from Alabama. I know you guys saw the house in the city slicker and such, but goddamn, roll tide.
A bunch of shitty slickers, bunch of non-Jesus, and oh, here we go again. Solo screen. Keith, come back. If not, hey, come see my new show. I'm thinking of a name for it now. Maybe on Thursdays, 7:30, 6:30. Oh,
That wasn't an accident. I did that to keep him on his toes. I'm on top of this for sure. That's my job interview, boys.
Keith, I was plugging my show.
Oh, damn it.
I don't have. This is it. Actually, this is the show I have now. I gave up other shows.
He did.
I just quit.
I made him. Told him. Ultimatum. Also gun.
Made him.
Good bargaining chips.
Yeah, you know, you got the sweetest chips I've seen this side of the Mississippi. So
Actually, I've never eaten a taco shaped chip in my life. Like, is that privilege or
what's a taco chip?
like a taco shaped chip, like the ones that get bent in the bag or whenever they're cooking? I just never eat them. I just eat the flat ones.
Hey, you got to expand your foldable horizons here, Mr. Burt.
No.
Hey,
chips? I don't think so.
The trick's in the twist. You'll like yourself for it. You'll feel a little dirty when you're doing it. But you'll be able to live with yourself in the morning.
I don't like the way you're looking at me.
No, you're going to tongue the little crease. I know it's going to happen. Do it.
I just wake up and that alarm clock's going. It says it's about 12. And it's 6. I know what time it is. My day don't lie.
Don't lie. I got 2 more hours sleep tonight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's exactly the tune that was going through my head. I swear to God. I'm just saying to be agreeable. I'm pretty disagreeable usually, you know.
Yeah, well, being agreeable makes for bad conversation, Keith. Nobody wants to watch us agree with each other.
Yeah, you asshole. Right? Stop being. See, you don't think you're conflict. If you introduce a little violence, people are like, hey, what are these boys talking about?
Train wreck about to happen.
Oh, Lord. And then we gave them cell phones so they could tell people about it. I say, don't forget us. Keep us in your prayers.
I'm interested to see on the playback if it's just me. I did that so my ears would open up a little bit because I'm you're a little mealy mouthed on me. I don't know how the volume is or how my volume is.
Let me.
It's our first time.
Over here. Hang on. Let me see.
Crank it up a little bit, Daddy. Oh, you're smoking too.
Well, I like I know what a JPEG is. Dang it, Bobby. There we go.
You know, daggone headphones from a microphone on your face.
I'm talking about them dang old sock with a pressure head, pressure wires, and then headphones, got surround sound, got stereo mono, all that good stuff, and electronic wireless, that thing, dang old good old stuff, man. On my headphones.
Oh.
Oh, Boomhauer, you American treasure.
Yeah. Who Hey, is Boomhauer in anything else that like we would know? Like, I don't think anybody would ever walk around in public and recognize Boomhauer. Is he
I know
like?
4 Boomhauers right off the top of my head.
No, but like, but none of them actually get the radio, could get the TV credits, right? None of them were actually the dude. So, what does as the dude actually done anything else that we know
Mike Judge?
of? Does Mike Judge voice Boomhauer?
Yeah,
Oh well, then yeah, settled.
he's done a couple things.
I didn't know he was Boomhauer. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's a lot of them, but Dale Gribble and Pocket Singing is probably my favorite.
Who's the bill?
Bill Don't Creep.
Is that Mike Judge too?
Yep.
Is it?
Yep, he's for a man with all kinds of money. He's getting low budget, ain't
Yeah, he's being skimpy. Spread the work around, Mike. God damn it.
he's judge, jury, and judge, jury, and voiceover artist. Huh? It's like,
Judge Judy and the Boomhauer.
yeah. Oh,
I do love Tom Petty on that show.
I can't remember Tom Petty. I do a good impression of him, but I have to get louder and dead. But
Yes. First of all,
method actor.
yeah, we need an echo. We need like a resonant, because he's
You think the darkness is your ally? I was born in the darkness, molded by it. Oh, Bane, you silly goose. Go.
You got any more clips, or are we just bullshitting here?
Oh, yeah, I get off. I get sidetracked real friggin' easy, man. That's autism with ADHD. Fun cocktail.
It is. It's only 4 ingredients.
It's hilarious. I know that.
I can't remember what the first ingredient is.
Can't remember what. Hold on one second. I'm getting my headphones situated here so you can hear me. Mike.
Don't do that. We were going along fine, and if you're going along fine without hearing me, but
I'm terrified to do anything on here because technology both confuses and terrifies me because I don't understand it.
I keep catching my own visual here, and I'll see my head tilting, and I'm like, "That's weird," and then I try to correct it, and that's worse. So because we're backwards, my brain can't wrap.
Oh.
I'm good at math, but I'm not good at directions and shit. No, whoa!
It happens. Math is the counting of words.
Counting of words. I have a weird mathematical gift.
I don't. I
Word.
That's it. Word.
No, just like where in the alphabet the letters are in your name occur. It's like 11, 5, 9, 28.
Oh, you got the number 23 bullshits like Jim Carrey. Like,
Yeah, my birthday's on 23rd, so it makes sense. But I can do it in like running totals too. Like mine would be 10, 15, 33, 38, 51, 76 is the numerical. But anyways, that's boring and nobody cares.
all right, everyone, that was the ramblings of an insane man. You saw it here first.
Definitely 76.
Oh man, you like he can get the shit out of some toothpicks too. Boy, oh. Oh, yeah, I do got some more here.
Get that man some Cheerios.
I was the only child raised in a house full of women. I can fist through a Cheerio 10 pieces.
That was the solution too. That's the single mom solution. Is the Cheerio. Goddamn. Or the fancy bitch. I got the Honey O's because they were generic. But you could also get the Fruity Loops and the.
You got the Honey O's? I got Circus O's over here.
Oh, I was just lying. I have a daddy.
Oh, look at you all upright and moral and shit. Look at me, I got a daddy.
He didn't teach me nothing, but it was inherent.
Oh, oops.
Okay, yeah.
Was that one?
Cigar bar is always so nice.
Oh, this is. Oh, I don't want to show that because that's Andrew Tate being seems like a decent person, but that walk-in gay experience at summer camp is just terrible. Andrew Tate, you know who I'm talking about?
You brought him up earlier. I may have to. I will.
Oh yeah, I did. Jesus, I'm doing this work for him. I'm being an advertiser.
That was hours ago.
That was hours ago. So it's like I know. Was it?
I
I
have
know.
to I have to twist those little catchphrases so I don't say inappropriate words.
Well, Joe Biden has somebody on the staff for that. That's why they call him Joe. You can't call him that no more, Biden.
Yeah. By the way, can we talk about the Suns owner?
Oh,
Tell the team.
Sorry, I have.
the son. Oh shit! What did he do?
Well, the Suns. It's a big sports story. Apparently, he's selling the team. He was suspended for a year because, like, he's owned the team for 15, 16 years. And they did this deep dive investigation. And apparently, he recounted stories where he said the N word. But he was like, this person told me this story and said the N word. This guy owns a basketball team. I imagine he runs into quite a few of those stories. Over 15 years, they were like, there were 5 occasions where he used the N word when recounting stories from, and this is like mid 70s white dude. And they
Yeah.
were like, he was also made sexually inappropriate comments. And then they say, it turns out our findings say that his comments were not sexually or racially biased. They were just comments, right?
Yeah.
You can't even tell them what they're taking away these old people's toys. I couldn't be offended by anything this guy said. I understand all that stuff, but if you give me once every 3 years he tells a bad joke that one of his black friends told him that uses the N word, I have a hard time taking somebody's NBA franchise away from them for that. But that's what's happening.
Once somebody is like at the end stages of dementia, you can't really hold what they say like against.
Well, not only that, but if it only happens like once every 2 or 3 years, you're like, oh, that's Bob. He hadn't been Bob for a couple of years. There he is. There's Bob again.
Are you applying leap year logic to like little like incidences of racism for
Yeah.
old people?
And sexual jokes. Yes, that's what I'm doing. I'm
Oh
applying.
well, sometimes a trans joke has got to be worth it. I mean, because there are good ones out there.
There are. And you know what? I put my card on the line every time I tell a story.
Oh, me too. Like, I stand by what I say. Like, if I ever get in a DUI accident that kills somebody, I'm going to have a sex change because that works. Apparently, you get out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's you don't do a lot for the driving scope, for the driving,
Oh, Caitlyn Jenner is a terrible spokesperson for women drivers. That was the Bruce Center. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. If you were, you know what kind of a double standard is that? If you were a man driving and you killed these people, you'd be in big, big trouble.
Nope, just confused person out here. Drunk as shit still, but just confused added to it.
But you call yourself a woman now? Okay. You know what? Probation.
Yeah, sure, all right. Community service. You're a national hero. You was on the Wheaties box. I remember you.
You or parts of you.
Oh God.
Some parts.
So it's Bruce. No, that's a dumb joke. See, they're not all winners. You just got to know which ones.
Roll it.
Dude, I've those joke rooms on the Clubhouse, man. Like, I can't really. I don't know if I can do them anymore. Like after the last night, and then some of there are people there that are like make me feel secondhand embarrassment, and I can't. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life.
Secondhand embarrassed.
Yeah, like I'm embarrassed for them because they don't have the self awareness. I don't think they even be able to experience it.
Yeah, it's like an empathic embarrassment.
Yeah, like embarrassment by association, I suppose.
Also true.
Like our
And
parents.
I wouldn't be embarrassed, but we like this, and then we kind of look at each other.
Nope, I got it more than you. We need to be complete strangers. I'm gonna think about it next week. Oh man, I hope they're all right.
They'll not be all right. They'll not be all right, Keith.
You
So,
that's a good point. Toxic positivity is a problem. Sometimes you don't need to do better. Fuck it, you don't need to speak 7 languages. Sit down. You don't have to do triathlon. You're all right, mostly of you. Some of you suck, but you know who you are. I mean,
run the decathlon, you asshole.
right? Well, that's why the Greek philosophers used to wrestle. You know, get all that pin up energy.
Yes.
People like Plato.
It's
You
easier
know,
to know about that aggression if you're naked, Keith. Let's just be honest about it.
well, I don't want to be a Socrates. You know what I'm saying? God. The allegory of the closet. There we go. No, it's Plato's closet. And damn it, I'm thinking all kinds of philosophy jokes that are just whizzing above people's heads that are never going to see this.
Yeah, Aristotle not. Aristotle. Yeah.
I would have told, but there's no Aristotle tale.
Was that a tattle joke? Was that where we were going there?
No, that's a stretch.
Yeah, okay.
It's like Eminem rhyming a word with something that doesn't rhyme.
Also, I believe you could make it in the rap game nowadays because you're real, Keith. You're authentic.
Yeah, man, I'm Keith Bird. I'm a cold motherfucker, you know.
Okay, maybe not. We're gonna get.
You got shot immediately.
I'm gonna pass you these rhymes. I'm gonna send them to you that were written by someone who definitely looks exactly like me, and you can pull it off. I believe you can pull it off.
It's a tremendous rap. It's the greatest rap anyone's ever seen. Like, oh man, I think I'll do well in the rap game. Yeah. I'm about that life. You know?
You need some jewelry, bro. You got the tattoos, but you need some jewelry.
No, man. See, I ain't about all that flashy stuff. Plus, I'm power.
No, you need to serve on a jury or be judged by a jury.
See, I've done that. I've had that happen several times. And for America, I thought I was supposed to be judged by a jury of my peers. Well, that's bullshit, Jeremy Hopkins, because there wasn't one pedophile on that jury.
Hey, tell me about it. Plus, even if it was just about being hilarious, you didn't have Peer there either. Or you didn't have sexy Peer there. There was no one as sexy as you, no one as hilarious as you, and no one who liked to fuck children as much as you did that.
Right? I mean, I've got a mind like a scientist, a dick like a Burmese python, and an arm like a fucking cannon. And then there's that one last little hijinks, hiccup I can't get over.
Find my peers, please, and judge me.
See, it's like, oh, look at Keith Burr, man. That guy's got it going on. Look at his ego's all healthy and shit, making fun of his legal situation and stuff.
Making it hilarious.
Well, look at the humility on that one.
He's burn y'all.
Yeah, Keith. No, what was it? What did I say that day?
Forehead.
Well, burn a hand is fuck it, get a gun, shoot both them birds in the bush. There we go. This is America.
I thought a burned hand led to a burr in the bush, but that's I'm sure that's also true.
That's genital crabs, actually.
Also,
it's like, holy shit! Look at the bush on that chick. She got like a bird sanctuary down there or something. It's like a 1970s Playboy. Holy, is Burt Reynolds down there?
wow.
Or no, it's a Sean Connery.
I want you to see. I want you to be Keith Burt Reynolds next time. I want you to wear a big old mustache. And,
dude, I got a hairy chest and shit. I can kill a bear real quick. I got this. I got like a third of that already taken care of.
Yeah. Well, let's get to it.
Where is Sally Field still alive?
Why are we wasting time? Get to the solution, son.
Well, hello, Trebek. Your mother. It's okay to smack a woman with an open hand.
Yeah, that's right.
And Captain's the Red. Fuck it. From Russia with. brush with
Brush with the glove.
with disregard. Oh, Lord. I wrote down Ferguson. What did Will Ferrell say? He's like, you wagered Texas with a dollar sign. Simply stunning. Oh God, that's so funny. That's one of the greatest things in the world. I miss fucking Norm Macdonald, man.
You know, I weird out on Norm. I go like once a week at least. I find 2 or 3 Norm interviews or bits that I haven't seen. And
you know, this is somebody.
what's funny is just as many are disappointing as are elating. You know,
That's the
like,
thing. Like,
I
it's
understand.
utter disregard.
What's that?
His utter disregard for whether it landed or not. Like whether he had to, like he wasn't going to spoon feed it to you. Like I think he got as much enjoyment out of watching stuff go over people's heads. Or
He was going to spoon feed it to you out of a Gerber bottle, just a tiny bit at a time, until you were fucking full. And then it was could your body process it? Were you going to puke or not? You know what I mean?
the Tiger Woods was a hot piece of ass. Oh, I love that man. Well, and I think that he also liked watching people try to put together or pretend like they understood what he was saying whenever he was just making nonsense up.
Right. They're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And he's like, does it? This bitch walked in.
He's like, how's that going for you? What is that, right? What is that exactly? Here's a comedian that I really don't watch enough, but I think that everybody do better if they watch a little bit of old Slappy of the receiving end here.
Even in my life, there's some racism. People go, really? I live in a place called Alpine, New Jersey. Live in Alpine, New Jersey, right? My house cost millions of dollars. In my neighborhood, there are 4 black people. Hundreds of houses, 4 black people. Who are these black people? Well, it's me, Mary J. Blige, Jay-Z, and Eddie Murphy. Only black people in the whole neighborhood. So let's break it down. Let's break it down. Me, I'm a decent comedian. I'm all right. Mary J. Blige, one of the greatest R&B singers to ever walk the earth. Jay-Z, one of the greatest rappers to ever live. Eddie Murphy, one of the funniest actors to ever do it. Do you know what the white man that lives next door to me does for a living? He's a fucking dentist.
Yeah.
Oh, might as well. He was a podiatrist.
With some family money, with some history.
Yeah, he came by it the American way or the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, the American way. That is hilarious, though. And no real contentions there. I mean, Chris Rock is great. Mary J. Blige, of course, is a queen, and you got Eddie Murphy and Jay.
Yeah, you got Eddie Murphy and a really lucky dude that raps.
Yeah, he never makes my top 5, but I'm no expert. So
and the Black Album was great. I love that, but you got to admit he did let Eminem hand his own ass to him on Renegade. That you don't get beaten on your own song. Come on, Jay.
100%. But show me somebody that Eminem hadn't done that to that invited Eminem onto their. That's the same thing.
You know what? You can't name them because they don't have careers anymore.
Yeah. Well, at least he got out of there with that.
I watched an interview with somebody. I think it's 50 Cent. And they said, "You don't fuck with the white boy," or no, it's the Game. He's like, "You don't fuck with the white boy. He's crazy." I'm like, God, we got Eminem and they got Tiger Woods. What a jip. That's
sorry, but I don't understand which way you're talking.
Me neither. I'm terrible at math.
Terrible. That was some Kentucky math there.
It wasn't.
Proud as a black man.
For a second, it clicked. I know it. For a second, you were illiterate at math. I don't think that's what you call it.
Yes, it is, because I can't read, speak either.
Illiterate. I'm ill with my words. I'm a wordsmith. Well, no, you're running a fever and you can't read. That's what you mean.
Yeah. What?
Illiterate.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know. I, I was labeled gifted as a child, and then the problem every time they tried to say anything else after that is like, we just don't know what to do with them anymore. That's what kind of a day that is whenever you get that note from your teachers. It's a good day. But I mean, it's hilarious because they thought he was going to make it home, but and shit on you. The dummies. Oh, hold up. I don't think that I did this one, but let's see.
Hey, ask a woman you love your man, you love your.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this is the one. Oh, I was wanting to check. You want to see something funny? Like, do you recognize this dude? Or you want to see somebody be awkward in an interview?
Has that not been me? At the
COVID, yeah.
No,
COVID
you
sucked.
haven't been. You've been fantastic. Oh shit, I don't know.
COVID sucked.
Oh, here we are.
That was me talking about COVID. Being real sensitive about it.
This is Randy. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you're good. That's actually Jeffrey Dahmer and some homeless man.
Okay. All right. And roll it. Roll the film.
Roll it, your life.
But not as bad as I thought it was. Like, I kind of felt guilty. I was like, this is what people are dying from? I feel all right. But, well, getting it in jail is different.
COVID.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I just stared at him. I was like, I'm not going to laugh. I'm not breaking. But getting COVID in jail is different. I assure all of you. It sucks.
Always is.
Everything's different, Joe. One place that makes you appreciate the minutia of life is jail.
That's true. That's true.
Well, see, I mentioned it, and he took off.
I see.
Yeah.
I like at this point where you could see him regretting agreeing to the interview.
Yeah.
And
the look in my eyes, and we have very similar eyes and shirts, and that happened to me about 40 minutes ago. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, see, but I'm good like that. Like I'm a lovable little scamp. I get myself all wrapped up in, and it's hard to get up conversation with. Is what I mean.
It's hard to worm the way out, even with the white worm. If you had ringworm, I wonder if you would have eaten me looking like
marriage.
Because it's the glasses would have, bring them back. No, you're in this interview here.
Oh yeah, you mean those are cool.
That is a dumb. And your hair, look, your hair was out of control.
Yeah, bro, it's a whole look, man. It's not an accident. This is preparation, partner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I get trimmed up for the next one, dude. Probably 2 days.
Well, I don't even shave. This is friction. Shit just rubs off.
You start the fire.
But
you could if you let you down there long enough.
Well, I'm from Kentucky, man. We kind of cornered the market on lube here.
No.
Old KY jelly, baby. Don't make it like we do here.
Man, to have the corner of the market on whiskey and lube, I'm moving there. I'm gonna come build a tiny home right next to you, and then we'll go on tour in the van. And
hey, we can be like Mumford and Sons, except talented.
Also, we're both daddies.
Hypothetically, I am.
So it's hypothetically. So it'd be like Mumford and Longbow, or
Mumford and we don't talk about that. Yeah, Mumford and we don't talk about that. Yeah, that's it.
Those are the 2 rules of Mumford and Bros.
The bill that we got in the mail that nobody talks about. That's it. Just
that is
about $700.
Mumford and
well, oh god, don't make any more Texas jokes.
Yeah, there's enough jokes here in Texas without you.
Somebody told me to tell them my mother, like your mom joke, and I was like, me.
What's your favorite mom joke? Yeah.
You can't beat that.
Hello. Spirit.
Also, if you want to talk about negative influences in my life, also me. I'm great at oh, shut up, Keith. Hi, I'm Keith, and sometimes I overshare. You'll learn this about me, or you won't. I don't know. I'm the tune of the 27 Club on a leap year. That's it.
Well, I'm way past that. I hope to join the 72. I'm kidding. I don't want to make it to 72.
I
I'm
want
about
the virgins.
at 45, and that is a mathematical exponent of the nines.
I'm staring down the barrel of a 45 birthday. Swam right through the...
I want to die. No, I'm kidding.
You know,
Make some
it's okay. We all do this while we're funny, man.
Colt 45 Club.
And
I want a list of great people who died at 45, and I will ask for this list annually as long as I make it.
hey, if you give me enough money, I can make you a list of people who will die at 45 and make sure that it's right.
I got the jump on you. I mean, I think you ought to pay me. I can, this can work both ways, right? This can be beneficial for both of us. A little way to make some change.
Well, hell yeah. Of course. I mean, you don't think I do this for altruism, like I'm just trying to help you out?
Yeah,
I stand up for something for this too, bro.
If I'm sitting on money, you don't think I'd try to get Keith Burr to immortalize my ass? That's the next stop, baby.
Hey, I'm a good wingman, like the dude from Mortal Kombat says, finish him. Like let's make sure my
That's not even a wingman. You didn't even pick up a rock and throw it at the opponent. That's not a wingman. That's just like a cheerleader. Once you've won, they're like, "Oh yeah, go ahead and finish it off, Big Daddy."
I sow discourse so much for ranks. You know, I got them talking shit about each other. You know, long game shit, woman type war.
Yeah.
Seeds of discourse, baby.
Discourse has begun.
I didn't know that we had people chatting shit. I'm sorry.
Oh no, what's happening?
I'm a terrible host, is what it is.
I can't see anything. I think because you're the host, I can't. Oh,
Casey Jones. That's a song, ain't it?
Casey Jones.
No, that's a different Ninja Turtles, ain't it? The hockey player.
Oh, that's Dead, Grateful Dead. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed.
Fun story. You could actually track the distribution of LSD across the country by following the Grateful Dead's tour dates.
Did I find the next drop?
I found out there's another correlation. You can also predict domestic terrorist attacks by Toby Keith's album releases.
Yes, domestic terror. That is exactly correct.
Last year, whatever they started.
He's going on a voter suppression tour.
Well, that's good. Harley's for
brought to you courtesy
of a red-green deficiency and colorblind.
We'll do it live.
America's first country basketball singer, Toby Bryant.
Oh my God.
He's got a mullet and he's black. Oh shit. He's got a cornrow and a mullet. That's crazy. Once he can play an acoustic guitar. Shut up, Keith. I'm digging a hole.
Yeah. This hole ain't gonna dig itself, fucker.
Right? It's a nice shovel. How about that?
Is that Colin Ryan says woo? Was that on the clip?
Oh, oops. I definitely clicked on something I didn't mean to.
Oh, haha, jail sucks. Woo.
That's my manager.
Hey, Missy. Yeah.
He got me out of jail. She did. She called and harassed the jail until they let me go. It was amazing.
I was on private chat this whole time. I never saw anything. I thought private. This is my first time.
It's okay. I still messed it up too. And my name is Casey Jones. Well, love. Hope y'all are blessed. Well, Keith. So, Casey, thank you, man. Appreciate that. I don't know why I'm talking like this. Well, sometimes when Keith gets nervous, he talks.
That train, high on cocaine.
Sometimes when Keith gets nervous, he talks like a different ethnicity.
well, that's what happens.
Well, actually, what happened was Andy Dufresne was locked up, and the boys got a hold of him. Oh, God, did they get a hold of him?
If I ever get into the rap vernacular, just cut me off real quick because it happens. I am a Southern gangster. I was a white boy in the group.
Hey, it's okay. I'm just ignorant.
Also true. Yes. Also, yeah.
Cloudy with a chance of me balling. You know what I'm saying?
Crucify me. I don't know no better. No.
Look, listen, I got to draw. I'm dumb. Dumb little man. Oh, God, I'm going to just disappear off into the chute, into the hills, and make some moonshine. Don't mind me. Oh, she said she'll do it again too. Hopefully, if I'm gonna not John McAfee myself if I ever end up there and again. John McAfee didn't kill himself. I mean, unlive himself. You can't say that on YouTube.
Yeah, you have to say unlive. We're not on. Can we say unmurder? Not cease to. I don't know. I need time for those terminologies.
Oh man, his parents weren't hippies, but mine were. Mine made up for your parents not being hippies. I think. Holy shit, it was crazy. I still can't go to sleep without hearing CCR starting in my head.
Yeah. Without getting beat 4 times with a leather strap in some capacity.
That's called unfortunate, son.
It is. It ain't me.
Damn,
it kind of balances itself out, Keith, throughout the
See, comedians, like, we all have lifted up trucks, but those are our jokes. We can't afford a vehicle payment, so we got funny. For $10 a day, Jeremy Hopkins, you can support a starving Keith. Look at him, he's skinny. He got them sadness abs.
What's wrong with him?
He looks like he's tall, but he's all torso.
How big a boy are you, Keith? I think we're probably about the same size.
I'm 6 feet tall, about 160 pounds.
Yeah, I'm 5'8", about 170.
Damn, you like a tall person, but got squashed down into a smaller person, huh?
Yeah, they put it all into my penis, so it's fine. It's fine.
That's why they call me Root. Not because I'm grounded, because I got a huge cock. Don't you know? Ain't you heard?
You heard me. G-Root up in the building.
Oh, gee. I'll tickle your belly. It's from inside. Jesus, I don't. And these words are dictated, not read. Because I can't read, so you know I'm telling the truth. There we go. See, disclaimers. He's retorted. Exactly. See, I'm not. I'm dumb and I got a long torso, but I won't tard twice because that's just retarded. That's playing with words.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, stupid words are for learning people.
Yeah. Stupid words are for people born with deficiencies.
Yeah. I didn't graduate the 3rd grade, and look at me, huh? Look at my life. I'm good. I got a 2-story trailer, buddy.
You're doing fine.
And I got only two like fake names. Come on. Like D.B. Cooper, but redneck. We do have a redneck D.B. Cooper around here. He actually stole over $500 million from the Social Security Administration. He was a lawyer here, and he called him Mr. Social Security.
Is it Brett Favre?
Nope, he's still probably playing like some kind of coach, like like team coach, because that probably still pays like $200,000 a year. He ain't going nowhere. They just got him off the TV.
Hey, Missy has tropical storm prep ahead of her. Is that a Capri Sun flavor?
What she calls foreplay, but
no, tropical.
She's from South Carolina.
That's going to be spraying all over the place.
I know it.
Got a hot date with a tropical storm.
I hear that she's going to be a little bit wet.
We all poured it up. Use protection, Missy. You got to. How do you?
I'm all boarded up. You gotta open yourself up to people one day. Then a tropical storm comes.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I love you, Missy.
You're back in.
Just,
I miss it.
I don't want to mean anything. I don't mean anything bad by this, but my favorite dog I ever had was named Missy. And I met her after, so one didn't have any influence on the other.
Are you sure?
Yep. But if you do it doggy style, can you like do it in doggy minutes to up your time? Is that how that works? Like that's bestiality. That's for God to work out, you know.
Yeah, that's a carrier.
That's a tough question, man. Doggy style on a leap year, daylight savings, on an elevator, wrong on so many levels, and who knows what fucking time it is.
With your Mercury and retrograde.
Has it ever been in any kind of like posigrade?
What is retro? Wouldn't it be like a future grade or like?
Yeah. It would be like a fucking
Grade.
rustic grade.
Rustic grade. I like more of a modern, abstract.
Also transgrade.
Yes.
That's it.
Right. Over here. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna laugh over here. That doesn't look crazy. Oh shit. Casey, how you doing, brother? I'm sorry that you stuck here in Kentucky. Kentucky's it's always beautiful here, except for the people besides Casey. And you know, I'm being real partial right now because he's showing support here. That's crazy. Man, I got 30-some thousand like subscribers. That's insane because thank God for Amber Heard.
Amen.
That's a lot. Right, we need that to happen again. Actually, do we?
Yeah.
I need a distraction. Fucking.
Yeah, this is where I wish you had the Bill Burr clip about great men getting chopped in half, or you know what I mean.
What does he say? Like, you'll never find a woman, or that's where you find hot women is at the finish line. You'll never find one that's there, like taping your nipples up along that race.
Like handing you water as you run.
Here, honey, here's your water. Bill Burr, man. You know,
It's a long, hard ride.
I think that he did everything that he could to prove that he had a soul.
Who's that?
Bill Burr. I mean,
Eh.
his wife is a pretty good. Black women don't usually marry ginger redheads like flippantly without them.
Yeah, but, you know, I mean, the black-white thing is not so uncommon, but to see a dark woman with a ginger, that's kind of out of pocket, as they say.
That's one stereotype to another. Real quick.
They're like,
I was going Irish to black.
My grandmother was Dutch.
Oh man.
Didn't know your grandmother was Dutch.
Oh, dude. You know what? You're gonna hear old fashioned. I don't know about nuts, but a microwave scared the shit out of my grandmother. She never used one to like she never used one. So we put her cup of coffee in the microwave and turned it on. And 30 seconds later, we took it out and handed it to her, and it was warm, and she was shocked. She said, "Where's the fire?" And then she put a tablecloth over top of that shit and never used it again.
Yeah, it came from hell. That's where the fire is.
You know?
You smoking? I'll smoke. I got some roaches.
Jelaine Maxwell house.
Oh, no. Best part of waking up, though.
Is a little children in your cup.
Youngins in your cup.
27 times. Oh, I didn't know. I'll tell you, I was old president of the United States. I was first predator chief for 27 times on that Lolita Express. I didn't know old Jeffrey Epps was up to nothing, man. Seemed like a good old guy to me. Like, what, Bill? I don't know. Yeah, he gets out of stuff because he looks like he's fucking just an imbecile or an invalid at this point in time. But no, he's just got white hair and stoned.
Yo, just because there are like 70 children on that island, half the age of their mothers that kind of look like me, that doesn't mean anything.
After she's up 35 years old, told get the fuck off the island. You make my penis sad.
You old thing.
Hillary.
Party.
You know, so we talked about somebody that used to be kind of hot. Hillary. You know, maybe I just like to flirt with death. But
Yeah, I never saw it. She always looked like a Grim Reaper to me, bro. I don't know.
she always looked like a dead-eyed church.
I love a powerful woman, I do, but she just never did it for me. I'm just gonna put it that way.
Well, I mean, I like a little danger, you know? Because,
Well, do I got somebody for you?
oh, God. I love bad bitches. That's my fucking problem. Oh, you married Hillary.
Grabbed my nuts one night and she said, Bill, if you ever do that again, you're fucking dead. And I said, I can roll with this bitch.
Oh, no, yeah. Oh, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Yeah, I just let her suck my dick a little bit. I'm president, you know, that's what you gonna do.
That's not a relation.
Or, well,
Or if a one-way street, like my dick down your throat, that's what that was, a one-way street.
let me be clear. Michelle puts her dick down my throat. Look at them shoulders. She's a handsome woman. What are you gonna do?
Well, as a whole, okay, I will give you a handsome woman. I never thought pretty face, but you know, if you thought a stout person that could bear a family and maybe kill anyone who might threaten it, I will give you that.
You got child rearing hips and also the breadwinner. Like you could take a little piece.
Childbearing clips and enemy fearing clips. I'm sorry.
Barack Obama 2024. Syria, here we come. Oh, that's what they call him up there. So Obama.
Bala bala lo bamba.
Aloha snack bar. Thank God I was hungry. Na 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 na. Oh man, you know.
I do not endorse many of these statements made this evening, including by myself.
I endorse this one. You know, I don't discriminate against religions, except for ones that my grandfather's older than. You and Mormonism and Scientology can go fuck themselves, but the rest of you guys, y'all make fun of you too, because it's pretty crazy. You hear yourselves, right? Just right there's everybody is a missionary position. I wonder, is that where you only fuck poor people? I mean, you guys be the ones to tell me. And fans or people that still support the Catholic Church are like fans that still support R. Kelly. It's no wonder they call them altar boys. They're never going to be the same. And stop playing musical pedophiles. You know who you are. Catholic Church. All right, there we go. There you go. That's my daily devotional.
Yes, that was very subtle and well done.
Like a bull in a.
I'm glad we had a point for some direction to go in.
You know, folks, I do like that Old Testament energy, though. That, like, you're going to love my God, you're going to meet him. That's dedication. And psychopath, that's psychopathic, too. Don't get me wrong. I got a little smoky and I got a little preachy, or anti-preachy, whatever you want to call that.
It's the same thing. It's two birds. It's like the political parties, and it's like the government. And I will not expound on that. I just
I'll pounce right on that. You know, expound. That's a fun word too. Expound. It's like it's bounce. It's a bouncy word. Expound.
Oh, that's sex after you broke up.
Take books are underrated.
I'm sorry, I stepped on your joke. Right?
No, you didn't. No, my joke got long ass legs. It's okay.
Well, about time. Hey, I could fuck that joke.
Hey, listen, it's probably gonna fuck me.
Give me them long-legged jokes, man. You won't see me for the rest of the night. Me and Keith had just showed up, and his long-legged joke friend walked into the room. I disappeared. Didn't show up until 1:15. I said, "Hey, give me another drink before last call, bitch." And then we did.
Man, Keith a funny guy, but that jamming guy make Keith not look funny, man. That jamming guy's no funny. Keith look like he got them high-waisted jokes, not them long-legged jokes no more. Just skinny.
It's all a matter of taste, baby. You
Fucking,
want them long-legged jokes and them high-waisted jokes? You want them big titty jokes or them smart jokes? What you after?
yeah, it's like, I'm fucking
I
high
don't know
waisted.
about
It's like a show at the parties, bro.
that accent is like a culmination of all the women at the local shit bars that I so
Call me maybe, but redneck is the way I hear. Oh,
it is just like that. It's got some attitude, but if it's got some legs, but please
hey, tit jobs.
don't part on my joke. Like
I, I,
no, it's
my toes going numb. I don't know if that's the poor water circuit. I know, not it's just shitty water. Fluoride's getting me.
where is it? Which one? I'm an empathic healer, Keith. Tell
Well,
me which toe.
I'm a real son of a bitch. How about that?
Feel great. Which toe is hurting? Or not hurting?
The useless one.
Oh, the ring one?
It's funny that, yeah, that is.
Is that it?
No, but that's you got it right and I got it wrong.
So it's not the middle toe. It has to be the second toe then. The index toe?
Can you imagine toe flipping somebody off?
Yeah. Every day. I do this. I ride around in my car like this, Keith. This is me. This is me on the daily.
Bro, that,
Out the window. It's like, fuck you.
bro, that's kind of me too, except I'm sitting straight up and I'm screaming because I'm listening to metal music and it kind of masks that I'm just actually screaming.
Also hot.
Oh, I got a fucking couple, dude, jokes that I have. Did you hear me just fight that sentence the whole way out?
Yeah. And you lost.
No,
You lost because anyway.
wrangled it into submission, into linguistic submission.
No, submission begin.
Yeah, well, shut up. Sometimes I think that things sound smart, and then like before they make it all the way out, I just get enough of it out to make me sound even dumber, which is a fucking amazing way to come off.
Dude, just finish the job then.
See,
You know
like,
how many times I listened to our replays and I was like, I did not get that the first time.
I'm shooting myself in the kneecaps over here, pointing out how stupid I am, but being smart enough to realize that's fucking ironic. That's
Now
just
you have to be quote Plato and talk about knowing you know nothing and all that shit. And
I
then
know.
it's
Great philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche said, "God's dead. We kill him."
but which toe?
And that's all I know because I only took freshman philosophy, but I spout that shit all the time.
It's fun to dabble in and to pretend you know something about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, I'm great at that.
I'm talking about me. It's for everybody. That is such a fun thing to like read a little bit about and pretend you got a grip on things.
Dip your toes, become a master immediately. Yeah, I mean, through the school of delusion, of course, but that's my favorite school. It's the quickest, I'm pretty sure, and you get to brag more. But that's just my math I've applied to it. I mean, it's different for everybody. But yeah, to be a complete amateur at something and yet also a master is fun.
Oh yeah, I do it every day, and usually it's something different.
I usually have to be drunk.
Well, yeah, like right now, that's what I'm doing exactly.
I'll Frank Abagnale myself into a fucking job that I don't deserve quicker than anybody you've ever met.
Oh, I believe it, and I wish you would, and I should. Matter of fact, I might in the next day or two. I'm going to work on it.
He's got a good theory here. Casey says the only way to test this theory is to tie a rubber band around your penis and see if you still get circulation again. That's survival of the dickest. See, that's how you make sure that one appendage is at least a little bit smaller or bigger than the other.
That is still wise. Do it. Just saying, it's science.
It's science,
It
And science never made anybody fly a plane into a building. That's the only thing we have to say here is science. So anything else is pure bullshit.
Everything so far has been science. I don't know what you've been watching.
Weird science.
So,
I've had this man with a beard telling me that this invisible guy speaks to him and only him, and if I believe this guy, then my
that
life.
where this went? Because you only showed us like the weird part, like five. So what's the story of this fucking?
Oh yeah, I forgot. I was just going to show you somebody being awkward in an interview, and then
Oh, I
fucking.
also see Chris go on screen, so
I
that
built.
we can talk about that.
Well, he didn't make bail. Oh man, it's crazy. I actually I did catch it in jail, but I didn't know that I had a nationwide extradition warrant
Oh,
to
that's
Minnesota.
here.
For a couple of years, I was just running around without knowing this because of it. I got in a little trouble in Minnesota in 2015.
I didn't mean
Uh-huh.
to put this in
It
there.
was just a regular DUI, like stupid decision. But man, did they make you?
Oh man, nobody's supposed to know that. Shit.
Really?
Hang on. Fuck.
I did not know that. But that it looks like Randy. What's his face? It looks like the what's his name?
Macho Man Randy Travis.
Macho Man Randy Travis. Yeah.
And I'm gonna hear you forever. Thank you,
Never, never, amen, brother. Okay.
I got a good looking dick. It's old Randy Travis. Old scamp. Oh, that wasn't what I meant to show you, though.
Do you need a sidebar? Because Randy Travis recently made news again near me.
He
Like
died?
a year and a half ago, Randy Travis, the guy, showed up. You know, I live on this lake.
Naked? Is that where he's naked and drunk?
Yes, naked. Went in to buy fucking cigarettes and buy beer. Yeah, and he was on meth, actually.
That's exactly what I was talking about.
That's like I can see it from here.
That gives me a freedom boner. That's classic Ghana America.
Oh, dude, you should have seen the fundraisers for Randy Travis around this motherfucker. There were barbecues and bike rides.
And
God.
you watch the interview with him, he's like, I'll pay somebody to pay you. I'll pay to have you killed, buddy. I got a good looking dick over here. It's a nice dick.
He'd had enough. He'd had quite enough.
I'm famous. I sing songs for the Lord.
Like a comeback tour for him. Did you know that?
What?
Tried to rally the troops and get him. They gave him treatment, and yeah. He didn't quite make it. He couldn't even do like not a tour, but like appearances.
Oh God, he keeps wiggling around.
Anywhere into a song, that ship was that one is fucking gone forever.
I think he got whiskey brain or wet brain. That's what that is. God, or maybe he probably just drank himself stupid. That happens, especially with money, because you do coke with it, and then you can't tell how much you drank.
Well, this is a notorious little meth spot they got up here, so he was doing that. Yeah, so that was what he was doing.
Well,
Drunk,
he's really high grade.
ended up right here in this little shit town
Dude,
on a lake in Texas, and yeah.
I swear to God, that's exactly what I was thinking whenever I say Macho Man Randy Travis is a good dick.
I can get you. I'll shoot you the local news coverage.
Please, dude, I gotta make that into a YouTube video, dude, and I'll mix him and Biden into one video.
Making dreams come true. Oh yeah, he could be Joe Biden. You ought to superimpose Randy Travis in those videos as Joe Biden.
Bro, I got some I made some funny ass Joe Biden videos here. Like, let me send one of them to this real quick. Like, I don't understand. Like,
You should do like the Biden audio to the Randy Travis and just pin his head on there.
I have audio of Joe Biden saying, and I went to the mechanic down the road because Tyrone was going to have a razor blade and he's going to wait on me back in his car.
Yes.
And he said, "Oh, well, you better wrap that chain around his head." Like,
Joe Biden.
and he's just looking at people like they're supposed to be following along. Like, yeah, that's what people used to do. I was like, what? Is this the movie Grease?
It was right before that. It wasn't called Blue, but it related somehow to Grease. Grease was like a sequel, I think.
No, this is the fourth installment. after the studio stopped supporting it after the first movie. It's a fan project, basically. Sundance film shit, you know.
Yeah, I do. The second richest author behind Rowling.
Sundance. I like the moonwalk. That's pretty clever. Good job, Keith. Write that down.
Not bad. I'm gonna have to listen to it later.
Man.
This went on about an hour and 27 minutes longer than I thought it would.
See, that's the thing. You get into a conversation with Keith here, and times goes on by. Just, you know, all woo-woo like. Weird. I don't like it.
Keith, I need a haircut. You got a haircut.
Mm-hmm.
You got somebody that cut your hair?
Yep, I'm a man of style and success, so I go to Smart Style Hair Salon in Walmart.
Okay. What's her name?
I don't know, but she puts her vagina bone firmly on my elbow every time she cuts my hair.
You know, they like to put theirs on my kneecap.
I used to get my hair cut by my fireworks guy. That's
Yeah.
a true story. He sold fireworks out of the little barber shop that I got my bowl cuts at. So I had bowl cuts and bottle rockets, buddy.
I'm sick.
It was child abuse. My hair was awful.
In my room, I'd play explosives right now.
Somebody's got to remember AC/DC.
What's that?
Somebody's got to remember AC/DC.
Somebody.
Oh, God. Oh, methfentanyl. What? We call meth fentanyl now? Oh, no. Oh, well, they put it on everything. It's like fucking salt.
I don't know if that's the same, but I really haven't kept up because I just don't.
Well, I mean, fentanyl to me, it's like gluten or something now. It's in everything. It's good.
Yeah. A lot of people say they're allergic to it and die and stuff like that.
Oh, God. That's funny. People will hate that, but they will laugh at that because that's true. That's funny shit. What? Oh.
But no,
We'll sacrifice podcasts to write shit down. Oh, because if you don't write down, you will forget it. Because the best stuff goes quick.
I was going to say, is this not being recorded? But it obviously
Yeah.
we're an hour.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna ramble on for the audience here. We're an hour and 33 and a half minutes.
Bro, I haven't even got my 3 hours of screaming at God and smoking cigarettes on the back porch in yet. I'm just getting started, bro.
No, I'm not complaining. I was just trying to narrate while you wrote. I was trying to give you writing time. I was really trying to like run a. I should have been playing the piano. There's a piano.
It'd be like what Keith's writing is triangle, circle, star, basketball.
Yes, naked man, Jackie Treehorn.
Yep. Kind of racial drawing of a Chinese man. Oh Lord. Oh shoot, sorry, we got some messages here. I want to check real quick. Amazing Texas, H-Town, baby. Damn. Texas is like bigger than some countries, and that's crazy to me because it's just North Mexico.
It's fucking huge, dude. I know I've told you this before, but we have terrible memories. So
I have a great memory.
Hey, you probably do in some. But anyways, the first time I went out to LA, I was halfway from my hometown to Los Angeles, and I was in El Paso. So I was halfway from my hometown in Texas to fucking LA, and I was still in Texas.
That's offensive.
It was offensive. I stopped in Texas. No, I didn't. I drove through that month.
There was like, wow. Never want to see this shit. Put Texas behind it. Make about like cut off a third of the country and still only 1% of the people.
And like less than that of the intelligence. I'm kidding.
Well,
I don't know. I don't.
I do.
It's a diverse place. It really is because it's so fucking big. You know what I mean? I live in a little pocket here, and there's Dallas and Austin and Houston. Those are pretty progressive. And San Antonio's somewhere in the middle.
Where's that little grimy fuck Joel Osteen live?
What's that?
Where's that little grimy fuck Joel Osteen live?
in Houston.
Fuck Houston.
I agree.
I'm just kidding.
No, I don't know where he lives. I think his mega church is in Houston. I think it's down there, somewhere around there. And yeah,
You know, I hate that he gives me a fucking time consuming and like it's a I have to be present to fucking like hatred for him. Like, well, all prosperity preachers like the Kenneth Copeland. I think that those cartoons. You know what? Next for Church for Satan is a really good place to go.
Oh, dude, I can't believe it, and that's why it hurts my feelings that my nephew got sent to that rehab, like I was telling you just earlier, that because of its purposes. But yeah, anybody who like says that this is my right to, and there was a story not too long ago about a preacher in New York, a reverend that got robbed for $1 million worth of jewelry, like during a sermon, like of him and his wife, like they walked in and robbed, and you hear the story of the Lear jets and the fucking Bugattis and it's. I don't believe that's real.
Oh yeah, I mean, if Jesus showed up,
But anyways,
if the Jesus that I've heard of showed up, those guys would be fucking terrified.
oh yeah, well they wouldn't be homies.
Oh man, you know, it's those people that remind me that probably karma ain't real. Yeah, because a lot of them are going to get off.
Make it here? Because how'd you make it to this point? Right? If karma is real, how'd you make it to this point? Is that what you're saying?
No, if karma was real, Kobe Bryant would have probably got convicted and he would still be alive. But oh shit, I did that joke wrong. No, karma's not real because if it were real, shut up. No, Kobe Bryant jokes suck. Shut up.
Oh my god! Cross that one off. Put
It's
star
like an angry vagina joke.
out the basket.
It's still better than the your vagina joke.
Lightning bolt, bag of trash.
Here, let me see.
Good job.
The fucking like furnace that my mind is.
It is. It's a fire. It's a fire. Deep, dark, sexy.
Okay, yeah. Kobe Bryant's definitely reminded me that fucking karma is not real because if it were, he could have gotten convicted of that rape. He would still been alive.
That's better. So much better.
There we go. Whew, God, mental giant over here. I'm talking a once in a generation type mind. It's just
Kobe.
ego, alpha male. Oh God.
So,
That's
so, yeah. I thought that was, first of all, that's hilarious. But
it's my process, bro. You know. So I put in the work.
Work it on it, but then if you can flip it too. You have to flip it after that and be like, well, then if it is real, then how did they actually make it to this point?
Yeah, and how's one actually yarn down, flip it, and reverse it? And I mean,
like, then did they? That was their master plot. Like they outplotted the universe.
man, they was Joe Biden before Joe Biden.
Fooled you. Can't karma. It's like Father Time.
Oh shit, I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm stoned. Like God, I've got the Constitution of a high school cheerleader now. It's been a while since I've smoked.
So,
like gas station stuff, Delta 8 or whatever.
Oh no,
poison. Who knows? Whatever Monsanto makes it, it's delicious.
I'm smoking shit from Colorado.
I'm smoking a Pall Mall full flavor because nobody asked to bum a cigarette off of me once they find out that I'm smoking Pall Malls.
That's That's the best plan.
It's because I'm frugal.
I know. Listen, I understand this. There are ways to preserve cigarettes when you're out and about. You never open a pack in public. You take just a few. You don't you put them in a nasty box, no matter what you're smoking, and you fucking.
Yeah, it's like
don't wave
filet mignon in a ravioli can.
Don't wave them around at people. You walk. You be around the corner and just already be smoking by the time.
Exactly. See, you got to be a man of the future. What I'm saying is modern problems require modern solutions. What am I?
That was you in your background giving the bird to what?
Just me saving a town Walmart from God.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I said not today. Look at that. That's real. That's pretty hot, huh?
I don't say hero much, but
I mean, look at that Keith Breeze, a hot piece of ass, huh? He's
goddamn.
over there just flipping God off
Look
with
at that extension.
devil may care attitude and perfect teeth, whole head of teeth.
Kentucky 10.
Oh, I'm Keith Breeze. We'll see you later.
Yeah, California 3. Dude. Okay.
Family on 24 and me. What's a chromosome between cousins? A lot. Fuck, it's a lot. Don't you ever doubt that it is. Or Ancestry.com. That's it. Because we're just trying, royalty. They did it first. Fuck them. We get a bad rap. They just talk with a fucking British accent. And they're like, oh, we can't be fucking incest. Yeah. Assholes. Well, fucking Charles always just likes the little girls, does he? No, that's Andrew. The funny, yeah, he's the one that doesn't sweat. Did you see that interview? That was bananas.
He doesn't swear. Is
He
that
doesn't sweat. I know that can't be me in the picture because I do not sweat. Like
Sweat?
it was weird.
You're saying use dirty words or get
Sweat.
his clothes dirty?
Like perspire.
Okay.
Like he's like, I can't do that. I don't sweat, and we don't show affection like that. And it's like Prince Andrew with his hand on this like 15-year-old girl's waist. And I can't believe that they let him do that in the interview.
Do you need more of a reptilian
Overlord, fucking
allegory, metaphor, diagonal, fucking, I don't know.
conspiracy? Gotta throw that in there because you gotta be crazy if you believe anything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The news didn't cover it. It didn't happen, buddy. They got our best interest in mind. That's for sure. Have you ever watched daytime television? Brilliant stuff. It's crazy how uneducational it is. You can watch people talk about dogs and shit. Or how to make a low-calorie quiche or fucking diet water.
Or how to live in places in which they will never reside.
Yeah. How to if you just give up your freedom of inquiry and critical faculties, a world full of ignorant bliss can be yours and you'll never have to make a choice again. You dumb piece of shits. I mean, we love you.
Look, everybody, you should have a new house.
Yep. You deserve it. These are your God-given rights. Thank you. That's.
You know what though? It's weird. This has only occurred to me at this second. I will tell you that for real. But is there has to be at least a percentage of the I deserve it, this and that, and people who really weren't ready to. And I know the rates and pay had everything to do with it, but maybe people thought they deserved it when they weren't. I don't know. No,
maybe you have a
low. But then everybody got one and it crashed. But you can just blame that on the people. But it used to be so much fucking different. So it does not correlate. It does not equate. I'm sorry.
I want to know what. Tell me more.
No, what happens was the people that built it wanted money, so they sold it to everybody and fucking didn't raise rates. And so now
it's still not as bad as them just trading out everything that we had that was of any monetary value or any you can actually trade it. There's precious metals into a glorified IOU went from the fucking Federal Reserve to the Federal Reserve, and then we let them know that we can be bribed with our own money, Jeremy.
I mean, they drill something enough into you, and you're like, maybe it is true. Maybe we all did feel so entitled, and we all just took it. No, there was a whole predatory kind of thing, and blah blah. It's
that's I've got this skit in my mind, Jeremy, and I want it to be like if you saw somebody,
they work out. But yeah, tell me about the skit, please.
If you saw somebody trying to sell garbage to an old person with Alzheimer's like they do on the QVC channel, but in person.
Okay.
Would you just people would just jump on them violently and beat the shit out of them, but because it's on TV, we're like, it's fine. They can rob them. It's all right. It's TV. I just like I just wanted to see like the lowest common denominator of human being, just like trying to go nursing home to nursing home, selling shit.
God damn it! Mark that. Can you mark that? Because
Oh,
let's do that one.
I've also got a great one about a conversation between Apple executives
and fucking health devices and fucking home stuff and
Oh, I've got so many fucking skits and shit that I want to do, but I just don't have anybody around here to do stuff with.
Oh, how you doing? I'm here. I'm here, Keith. You hardly see me anywhere.
Hey, you do look like the perfect person that would be like believable as an Apple executive. That
here for an hour.
Blue eyes, jawline,
yeah,
kind of pale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Versatile hair.
A sense of entitlement.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh fuck! I'll let you off of here, bro.
I hold up the pinky. That makes me really, attracted. You put it out.
Yeah. See, I'm saying that I need help, and you can do it. See,
I'm heavy, but I'm classy. I mean, give me a break.
Heavy loves the crown type shit, or the Jeep Liberty. Give me Jeep Liberty or give me Jeep Death.
It won't let you down. Freedom.
Well, I've been carjacked by the police before, so.
Wow. I have not. I have not. I've had my shit taken, but not like, yeah.
Don't call them super troopers. I don't like that. Well, they were playing a game with me, Jeremy, where they was on both sides of my windows, and one would say something, I'd start to answer one of them, and he'd say, hey, don't you talk to him, you talking to me.
Oh, no.
Went back there 2 times. I wasn't going to do it a third time because I had a little self-respect. Maybe too much. Undeserving. Yeah, sure. But I said, all right, I've seen Super Troopers. And they said, get out of the car. Worth it? Probably not. I did it, though, so I can still laugh about it. Protect and serve. No. Extort and harass. Nothing says that we're here to protect you like ghost cop cars. Like, those ones that have all the shit hidden on them. Like, you're here to protect me, huh?
Yeah. I'm here to detect you. Because I heard.
Oh, I can't remember what it was the other day, but I made a case for
not be a danger to anyone or your community, but
What'd you say? Stopping frisky?
How about a friskus?
It's a Frisco party. Oh, Saturday night. Oh, locked up. There we go. Oh, listen, for everybody that watches this, I joke a lot, and I use humor to deal with depression and all the shit that makes me be like, that's not my vibe. All that stuff, cool millennial type talk and shit. Well, I don't know where I'm going with this, but it sounded like I was going to talking about some cool shit, didn't it? No, I'm shallow, motherfuckers. Come on.
I think it was the coyotes on my end that fucked him up there. We had a clear and honest, a true path in which we were about to carve out, our grand thoughts and how we were trying to navigate these
turbulent waters of fucking offense.
I'm sorry, I'm just going to read the coyotes.
Hey, make sure if you don't tell anybody that you read that book at least 5 times. Did you read that book if you didn't post it on Instagram? I don't think so.
What?
Everybody's got to know you're smart. God, you're just.
No, it's terrible. It's a terrible thing to read. I'm just promoting reading things that we're not supposed to read.
Well, I
I've never
got
read that book in my life. I found it underneath the cushion today, and my dog was reading it. It was weird.
that's another cool dog.
It is a cool dog. It's border collie. It's nice. It's it.
Oh, so it's a Trump fan, huh? Likes walls.
No, it's not a Trump fan. It reads. Well,
Oh, well, he's a walking contradiction, huh?
yeah.
Cat
And,
dog.
and it's reading choices that
Dang, that's crazy. Some babies are born knowing how to read.
What?
Yeah, it's wild. It happens only a few times in nature. Baby, there's a whole baby and know how to read every word,
Oh yeah,
all of them,
yeah. They're
all the
strange.
words,
They're strange.
the good ones and the bad ones. That's Mark Twain.
It is.
I was talking to somebody the other day. I was like, you gotta really separate the work from the artist. Like, you gotta be mature enough to not be offended by everything that you see just because may not be from your time or your taste. Mark Twain, fucking brilliant dude, excellent command of English, says beautiful stuff like travel is fatal to things like bigotry and prejudice. Also said not so cool things like use the N word, grow up.
Yeah.
And
It happened. It fucking happened.
it's
You
crazy.
know, and it still happens. It's your choice to get offended by shit. I'm sorry, and I understand. I don't have there aren't a lot of words out there that are that really offend me. You know what I mean? But I just look at Prince. So, anyways, it's
You
just
know, there's a difference between.
listen, intent is intent, and shit fucking happens. It happened. It happened.
Yeah.
I hang around my friends and hear that shit all the time. It's hilarious sometimes. Sometimes it's heartbreaking, but it's real.
Hey, you know what's the best though is whenever I don't I don't want to get pro, I want to get preachy. Like I don't think evil exists. I think there's just different levels of ignorance and how people use it against other people. But that's most I'll say about that. But that's all racism is ignorance. And there's kinds that want to be taught and there's kinds that don't. And that's it. You can tell the two apart. And people that are hateful, fucking they like company. I don't like to give it to them. So, man, it's just comedy.
Hilarious.
That's fucking how comedy it makes free speech. We know where the fucking people to look at to kind of pay closer attention to are maybe. Who's fucked up in the society. Because if you start looking at you can't make fun of these people. Oh well, that's where the corruption's coming from. 98% of the time, and then it's not. It's the church. Yeah, how's that for comedy?
Hilarious.
I still ain't told one joke. Love that. No, fuck, man. I think I did write one joke, and that was the only chicken crossing the road joke that I think I wrote the best one in 25 years, Jeremy.
Well, why? Why, Keith? Tell me why. Go ahead. Go ahead. Stand up.
Hey, there's what do you call a rooster stopped halfway across the road?
What?
Yeah, that bird just turned into a cock block. Bah! And then all the fat dads that go to fucking kids' baseball games go crazy and that's funny, and they go home and drink, and they fucking yell at their wife at their favorite Applebee's, and it's all because of that, and because of that joke. It made a difference. That's America.
God damn
And
it.
the next thing you know, you got Mountain Dew and sippy cups, Jeremy.
I like that. It's decent. It's got it's high waisted, but it's got some legs.
You got had chicken legs, but that's fine.
Decent.
It's high waisted.
Keith.
Oh, fucking look at this uppity chicken over here like a foghorn dickhead horn. Oh, fuck. I do declare that I sound like a little bit racist.
But it should never be a guy with my accent having a conversation about how you should be like sensitive in any conversation. If it comes to me, it's evolved into madness, and it's happened a couple times, and I think it's hilarious. So,
Well, we're on the path. We're on the
everybody stay black.
path. We all take care. Yeah, okay. We're almost. I can't do an impression. I wish I don't. I'm not near an instrument. I'd play something.
I sound like that song they play for Deliverance.
I am near an instrument.
Hey,
From the. Are you talking about the? No.
yeah, you don't play me. I'm a tool. I'm not an instrument.
You know what? This is a weird.
Weird, like
Right now.
Harlequin romance.
Myself or hope to be an actor or something like that. I've never seen Deliverance.
I haven't either because I'm homophobic. It's the same reason I haven't watched Brokeback Mountain.
The same reason I'm not gonna watch Bros.
Hey, toes before blues. That's what they say. I'm not homophobic. I'm just terrified of what I don't understand. No. I mean, come on. What fucking Joe Rogan had a great joke about that. He's like, I think people that are homophobic are just terrified that dick is delicious.
I'm sure it is. I like to think my dick is delicious. Wouldn't you like to think your dick's delicious?
I'm a realist. I feel like that ladies should get at least one day a year for fucking blowjob day because that saves lives.
Oh no. Oh, that's way too low.
Fucking Arbor Day exists.
Oh yeah, but let's face it. It exists once a year because it is so much more beneficial to the history. You know what? You're not even making a kid. You're just having a good time. A tree is given back. A
Yeah.
tree is given back for years and years and nurturing and
You
so
make a good
it's just
argument for it.
yeah, and there's nothing even productive is coming out of what you're getting. I mean, except a great, great time, but in the grand scheme. So
Yeah. I do remember it did seem fun in hindsight. I remember a lot of high fives and random "What's up, dudes?" and all that shit.
a blue job a month is worth a tree a year, I think. I mean,
Well, yeah, if we're going to pretend like we care about the fucking forest and nature and stuff, then we're going to do it one day a year. I mean, let's do a half a day. Make it short so it shows our respect.
fuck that math. Keith, are you really in like relationships? And we can divert from here if you like, but
It's been
where you
great.
don't have like constant sex. And have you been in like long-term relationships where like the sex was not like
Oh,
consistent?
and you just enjoy a moment of silence as much as coming.
No, I mean, I don't know. Where
Beautiful. And you ain't got there yet, have you? Okay, I'm a little further than you in the emotional fucking detachment stages. It's
Oh no, I've been through all I've been through is like long-term relationships.
oh yeah, I I like
So a
fucking
couple years ago.
self-soothe through long term relationships. So like I'll hop into one and then right into another because I ain't gonna catch old Keith down. I'm trying to date somebody I hate for a long time, but
But do you go for like I don't know. I don't know. That got
my
weird.
girlfriend I've
I'm
been
just
together
asking
for a
if
few
you go
years.
for like because I always hear guys talking about getting married and it dies or moving in and it dies but I've always had sex like consistently with my partner, even like my longtime partners. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah, well, it's important
like long
unless
periods.
you're on antidepressants.
What's that?
Unless you're on antidepressants,
Oh yeah. Well, I've been there too. Yeah.
that's a stretch that sucks. I told my therapist, I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? Are you
Yeah.
serious?" Like the one thing that I enjoyed still.
Yes.
I like that was now I'm depressed.
Yeah. That's one reason I'm still crazy, Keith, because I went through that stretch on them too, and then I bailed out.
Oh yeah, I quit mine cold turkey and my job the same day.
Yeah.
No, not the same day. A couple days later. And silly me tried to substitute my antidepressants with pain pills. It worked for a while. It was a
Yep.
bad thing. But yeah, now I'm a comedian. So it's fun. Or
Hilarious. Yes.
dude, crazy origin story, right?
No, yeah, we all got them. That's beautiful.
Oh man, it's fucking crazy. Who gave me a license? State of Kentucky did a couple times. Silly gooses. Oh man. You, hold on.
Who's
How are
it?
you funny?
What?
Like you're like decent looking, so you've super fucked up life to be funny, like me, like kind of. You know how they say, trauma is the only thing that makes comedy. Holy shit! Are you? Do you hear me?
Are you talking to me?
Yes. Did you think I was looking at the screen like talking to a pop up?
You were reading the chat or some shit. I don't know what. Because I'm trying. I'm trying.
Oh, it's alcohol. Oh, that's what it is. Alcohol. No, I remember I used to drink it like I fucking just quit. I don't know why. Like I just lost the enthusiasm to even do that. That's
Yep.
why.
That's not fun to me.
No, what about those people that say I'm a wine connoisseur? Oh god damn it, or a sommelier. There, that
Somalia, yes. The Somalia.
you're a closeted alcoholic.
Not even in the closet. Really, just to people who don't know. Yes, uh, dude, I have a great wine story. We were down on Venice Beach, and my
Really?
cousins had come in, and we were taking them out there, and we were walking by. There's people asking for your change and your money down there, and there was this guy that had a
The shell.
Lakers colored like Dr. Seuss cat in the hat, purple and gold cat in the
Oh,
hat, and had a placard, and it said "World's Greatest Wino," and it was July, and he had a bucket, and he said, jingle bell, help me get drunk," and we all gave him money.
as a doctor, jokes on you.
He does so well down there. If he's not still down, because that was 15 years ago probably, but if he's not still down there, he did okay.
I mean, the people that would ask you for money, like shelter challenged people.
No, no, no. They just had day jobs that made them look like they didn't have night houses.
Oh, drug
That's
addicts.
like the people who would go down on fucking Hollywood and Vine and fucking dress up in the dirty fucking
Rich,
superhero uniform.
rich folks slumming it. That's a real problem in the inner cities.
No,
Just getting in the way of the real
they
poor.
dress up and get that tourist money. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta get them fucking foreign dollars, even if they're just from the next state over.
$4 too.
It's like I got a joke about fat middle-aged housewives that go on a cruise so they can see a culture but not necessarily interact with it, and then come back home and act worldly and roll their R's aggressively at Mexican restaurants whenever they're ordering their El Pollo Loco and,
That is great.
and brag to their friends. Like, I speak
No,
Spanish.
be the way for their friends.
I'm not fluent,
Yeah.
but I can speak it.
No,
That
no,
I can read it.
that lady can be the way. Yeah.
I'm I'm not sure, but you're a liar. Like, we'll drop you off at Juarez. Let's see how you fare, Kathy.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't take it. I wouldn't make it out of Juarez.
MSG 13's the problem. It's the Chinese Spanish gangsters.
Yeah, it is. Everything's a problem for me outside of here, Keith.
There's,
I'm safe here.
you're a what here?
I'm safe here. I'm not safe if I leave here.
Well, you're not safe if you go to the Windy City, Chicago, either. Lovingly referred to as Chirac. come for the pizza. Stay because you were murdered. I got the mayor of Chicago's assistant messaging me on Twitter because I posted that. And if you haven't seen the mayor of Chicago, she's the most exhausted looking woman that has ever existed in history. She looks like a little baby. You just stood in front of her face and punched nothing but her eyes, like for days. They're just. Oh, I gotta pull up a picture of it, and then we'll end this because
A what, baby? You got-
little boxer baby, just punching her right in the eyes with a little baby fist. I mean, that's a crazy, vivid, and weird, super specific description, but I like it. It fits. Mayor of Chicago. I don't know her name. I didn't learn it. Lori Lightfoot. There we go.
Well, wait, you don't have to worry about her. If babies can beat her up, you don't have to know who she is or not. Oh, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
don't even look old. She looks like a tired child. Just look at how tired she is, man.
Yeah, it's a modern day, non-age discriminatory Cabbage Patch doll is what it is. It's a
Yep, cabbage patch. Fuck. If you don't get some sleep, you're gonna be a vegetable.
You're on your way. You're on your way.
Oh man, I can't be canceled. I'm a master offender of offenses.
Nobody cares about me.
She she looked like she's begging for that long sleep. You know what I'm saying? Just
No.
like, come on, let me one of them stray bullets catch me. Look, they call it Chirac. That's
He looks like
she wants to defund the police and then fund them again.
the policeman. Yeah, and that would be a good move for her party moving forward. If she
Exactly. You know,
make that happen.
one step backward, another step backward. But we're going to pretend like we went forward. That's how we do it.
It's a dance, really. That's why they call it a two-step. We have to take 2 steps back now. Are you
Well,
kidding? We made all this progress with like gays and stuff and marriage and
I-
you know
we're
letting people.
so fucking tolerant now. I
Yeah,
mean,
well, we were. We got to step it back, Keith.
hey,
Gotta step-
that overcorrection is still a mistake, Jeremy.
Is it?
We we gonna fuck around and like everything's just not gonna miss the balancing point. It's gonna tip fucking crazy over.
I hate it so much, but that it's just gonna swing. The pendulum's just gonna swing. It's just gonna swing.
See, that's the thing. It's actually a dick. Is the thing. It's not
It's nuts.
a grandfather cock. It's fucking long, old balls and shit. Just there we are, just getting shit on.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Yeah. Oh fuck! I have a white privilege joke.
Okay.
Somebody told me I looked like it one time, and it was just because that button's on my shirt. I know I know where I am. Like I'm realistic, but people around here are crazy. It was like if you wear buttons like that, I think that boy might be queer, or like oh look at old Keith here, I got buttons and teeth, all that shit. What was I talking about? God damn it, I hate when I do that. I knew it was gonna be something good, like funny, smart, fucking topically relevant.
You know what made it hilarious to me is that you got to talk what you wanted to talk about and forget what you were talking about as an example of white privilege.
Oh, yeah, see, I don't have a worry in the world, man.
Yeah, you're like, you know what, buttons on my shirt and pearls and wearing nice shirts and what was I talking about?
Golf. I got a golf scholarship. Are you making fun of me?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, you follow me around because I keep
I
smoking
thought that
cigarettes.
was the joke. And I was like, oh, this has to be on a special. This can't be live because it'll take them 2 minutes to get it.
Fuck, white privilege, yeah, that's what I was talking
Oh,
about. Fuck it. I used to be a little asshole, man, and I was like one of those people that's like, I've been to jail. White privilege can't exist. And then I like learned a little bit more. I fucking did a little bit of study, and I was like, oh fuck, I didn't know that they were arresting black people for not breaking the law. I was a criminal. Like I was just bitching. Like I deserve to go to jail. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
And there we go. That's white privilege in a nutshell from someone who has no self awareness.
The day I knew I was white is when I ran from the police. Okay, I ran.
That's
We'd
it.
robbed a guy. We were on meth. We'd robbed a guy. We'd spent money. We were smoking dope out on the stoop. We were surrounded on 3 streets, and we ran for it. Okay, I had a 40 ounce in my hand with the money we'd stole, and I fucking hopped over a chain link fence, and
No, no, I-
I went parallel, and I went and perpendicular. Anyways, and I landed.
parallel angle.
I did not stick it. I just stayed there and went, and
You-
I held my beer, and I'm sitting there with my 40 ounce, and I'm trying to get up. I'm fucked up, Keith, and I'm trying to get up, and there are 3 cops, and 2 of them pull guns on me. And my thought was, man, they got me.
And
That was worst case scenario. Man, they got me.
fuck, I'm going to jail.
They got me, man. I'm fucked. I got 3 or 4 cases right now. I got fucked, and but I never thought for a second. eh,
You're like,
you
oh,
know,
child support.
I never had to. That's good, I can set up a commissary. Oh, this
Well,
bitch owes me money.
get some money on my books. Give me some coffee. Give me an e-cig.
All right. That's all right. I'm gonna eat.
You
No,
put some weight back on.
and
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
that's the worst, and looking back on that, it's like that's when that's
Yeah, that's when you know for sure. Well, I had a taser in my chest, and the cop said, "You know what this is?" And I said, "Unnecessary." I swear to God, they just fucking Narcan me and brought me back. And it's like, "You guys are gonna bring me back to life just to fucking kill me? What kind of fucking bullshit is this?" And he's like, "You know what this is?" I'm like, yeah, unnecessary. It was the first thing I said when I came up out of a quick fucking crazy. And then I made friends with him after I wrestled him. I had like fucking resisting arrest and assault on a cop. I didn't assault him. I didn't punch him or just try to. Coherent enough not to do that. I ain't gonna get fucking killed. Lord, I get swept under the rug. That's why. Like a crazy crackhead attacked a cop,
Yep.
shot him. Like people be like, "Good, all right, fuck crack."
Fuck that. We don't need that around.
Yeah. Oh, well, up with hope, down with dope. I don't understand drugs.
Yeah, we do. It's all dope.
You know, drugs, they work. There we go.
No, so,
I just everybody's got everybody's got their own drugs. And you never see somebody at a fucking NA meeting be like, "I'm on too much sugar though. McDonald's has ruined my life and my whole family's." You don't see any of that shit.
their fault.
Yeah, well, McDonald's is kind of cornered the market. See, as an evil corporation, they're number one. Besides Nike, I think maybe or Apple. There's an argument to be made.
Oh yeah, I mean Amazon. Yeah,
They all rotate the same workforce.
no, I don't want to support them. Also, speaking of not wanting to support, but hey,
All right,
I
all right.
I love gay hating chicken. There's a new Chick-fil-A just opened a mile from my house.
Dickhorn.
Yeah, it's only, and I'm having trouble not going there. There are lots of complaints about it though. My nuggets weren't cooked right, and they're only open till 9. And I don't know, man. I hate that they might be contributing to things, but that's everybody. You don't know, but at least you know where their money goes. At least they're telling you about it. And you know what? My nephew is now at probably one of those camps. But
Well, at least he's not one of the like gets the like Jesus the gay out of you churches or something. I mean,
I think they would if they needed to. I think that's also on the docket. That's you can look at the schedules. You can
God
look.
damn it, yeah, that's the same fucking like target demographic for fucking doing that dumb shit.
Apparently, one of the scandals from a long time ago was one of their big guys uh, having HIV and then saying he had prayed the gay away, and then they caught him like a year or two later with a big Craigslist like sex
Yeah,
things, and yeah, and he's attached to this kind of thing. So I don't believe that that's the way to go. But anyways,
that guy didn't think to tell him that he got it from a toilet seat.
yeah, it happens. It happens. It happens all the time.
You know, like a Trojan condom horse, man. Just fucking right there. As long as you lie, sometimes people will believe it. That's.
Slip it right in there. Hide it inside of something else that seems secure.
Say it confidently.
Plant it. Plant it.
I
Don't
call
take over.
confidently and fucking you sell that lie. You ain't lying. Fuck, man. Listen, I'm competitive as fuck, and as long as somebody's talking, I won't get off of alive, and it's a problem.
Listen, let's call it. Let's call it. I love you. I think it's good version run.
This has been
Uh,
obscenely long. Obscenely.
Obscenely long. Is that what you said?
Like,
Oh, if I had a nickel. Well, you too, I bet.
oh, well, if you had a nickel,
Like
what?
yourself with your dick on the forehead right there.
What would you do if you had a nickel?
If I had a nickel for every time I was told something about me was obscenely long, I'd have like a roll of nickels.
27 cents.
No, it's almost $2.
27 cents. I know. I'm good with numbers.
The value
See?
of the nickel's gone down. Maybe it has.
Yep,
I'm
it's not even a nickel. It's trickle down nickel economics. It's just,
trickle nickel.
yeah, but I thought it was a nickel, but
No, it's trickle nickelnomics. Is what it is.
I'm, I'm Ronald Reagan. I sure look like I got a soft candy in my pocket. I don't know how he sounds. What am I, historian?
I can't recall.
Oh, yeah. A real
I'm not ready. I'm sorry. I'll work on stuff. Sorry.
Man, we're working on shit right now. We're working shit out. Us, couples relationship. This bromance is gonna live.
Love you, bro.
Thank you, man.
Um,
I'm bad with goodbyes, so everybody help me out here.
Me too. I gotta work.
On three.
1, 2. See you later. I'm gonna leave the studio. Thanks, everybody.
When you get out, I'm kicking you out. You didn't quit. You're fired. There we go. Stupid. Oh, that was fun. Let me see. I want to put a video up here real quick, just because I want the end of this. No one's watching, but thank y'all. Cool. Nobody. It's not like an Xbox Live lobby. Nobody call me the slur for man who likes the company of other men or anything like that. That's crazy. Cool. Also, no Snapchat either. Or I had somebody try to sell me pussy, drugs, and guns in one snap, which is amazing for the entrepreneurial aspect of it. Hilarious. And kind of scary. Dang it, where is it? Oh, stupid. Who's here right now? Don't be shy. Say hello. For the love of God, tell me, like, you made me laugh once or something. I'll level with you. I'm not one of those assholes that's like, I don't care if nobody's watching, I'll still do it. If nobody's watching, I'm still doing it. Kill me. Oh, here we go.
Did you know that sometimes cats lay eggs? Did you know that sometimes babies are born knowing how to read? Contrary to popular belief, all dogs don't go to heaven. Did you know that when you have a baby and times get tough, that your standard grill can actually double as a bassinet? Did you know that you're not supposed to swallow bubble gum? And lastly, just because you wake up in somebody else's house, that doesn't mean that you're breaking and entering. You're more like camping out overnight. It's public land. Wake the fuck up.
All right, and that is today's lesson. Public lands. This land is my land. This land is my land. Give it to me. I got a gun. All right, America.